and welcome to Hopkinton High School for tonight's varsity girls basketball game as the Bellingham Hawks take on your hometown Hopkinton Hillers. The TVL is committed to the highest ideals of sportsmanship and establishing a healthy environment for interscholastic competition. The league will not tolerate negative statements or actions directed toward competitors, game officials, or fans in attendance. Please respect fans, coaches, participants, and opponents alike, and we thank you in advance for creating a positive, respectful, and fun environment here at HHS. And now for tonight's lineup, starting with the Hawks. Number 15, Annabella Barrasso. Number 11, Ciara Creighton. Number 13, Maggie Kane. Number 14, Kaylee Elder. And number 10, Captain Bailey Murphy. The Hawks are coached by Bob Pingeton, assisted by Lauren Frayne. And now for your Hopkinton Hillers. Number 10, Bethel Flanagan. Number 14, Alexis Bruce. Number 15, Holly Paharic. Number 22, Tegan Restighini. And number 4, Captain Elena Davies. The Hillers are coached by Mike Greco, assisted by Carrie Chatton, Michaela Pucci, and Regan Keaveney. Now hold please while we get the anthem ready. If all able, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. Where did it go?
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center. Tom Nappy alongside Wally Hannaberry to bring you Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity basketball as tonight they take on the Bellingham Blackhawks. Hopkinton 1-8 on the season, Bellingham 3-8. The Hillers got their first win of the season this past Friday night over in Dedham, 37-26, while Bellingham is looking to snap a 6-game losing streak. Wally, it should be a good battle here tonight between two of the younger teams in the TVL, both with very similar records.
Yeah, right. Both of the teams have been struggling a little so far in the TVL, so I think this is a situation for either team to kind of help their cause and kind of boost their confidence a little bit coming out of this game. So hopefully it'll be the Lady Hillers for us tonight.
Absolutely, and they're looking for win number 2.
You want to ride this winning streak.
That's right. Perhaps it's the big turnaround.
Could be.
Ciara Creighton in the middle for Bellingham, and that is Lexi Bruce for the Hillers, and we are underway here in an excited Athletic Center. As taking it in is Elder. Up top now, Murphy feeds it back to Elder. Elena Davies on defense as she drives in, up for the lay-in, no good. Davies swats it away, and it's picked up by Paharic.
Yeah, the Hillers tried to take a charge there on that drive, but probably a good no call right there.
Ooh, a little high in the direction of Paharic from Flanagan.
Yeah, Hillers threw it away there. Little pre-game jitters, early game jitters here.
Working out the kinks. As Barrasso inbounds the Elder. Barrasso feeds the corner, up for 3, no good, and then it's punched out of bounds, Hiller ball.
Yeah, Elena Davies had position there on that rebound, and the other girl there, number 10, Bailey Murphy went up over her and knocked it out of bounds. Could have been an over-the-top call, but probably, again, another probably smart no call by the official.
Sierra Clayton on the missed 3 as the Hillers work around the perimeter. Over to the wing, Restaghini. She's been good this season for the Hillers. Certainly a player to look out for in this game. Davies for 3, no good. And it is going to be a battle for it. Bellingham ends up with it as it's taken away by Barrasso.
Yeah, Flanagan had it. There's a steal.
Getting in there. Good hustle by Davies as she knocks it away. And a good battle going up the sideline. It will go Bellingham's way, however.
Yeah, both teams just battled that ball from the half-court line all the way out of bounds on the baseline.
One thing that's certainly very respectable about this Hiller team, they have a lot of hustle.
Right, you'll see, girls hit the floor tonight, which is, hustling for loose balls and steals.
Full court pressure. Draws up the travel.
Yeah, they got Kaylee Elder for a travel there. I didn't necessarily see it. I kind of thought she was getting toward a 10-second violation.
Davies. They'll take what they can get. Flanagan gets wrapped up. Jump ball call.
And that's going to be Hiller's ball where they lost the opening tip. Arrow possession point to Hopkinton, and that'll change now.
Paharic feeds it up top to Davies. Over to Restaghini for 3. No good. Bellingham has it. Rebound by Sierra Clayton.
Yeah, nice rebound. Kept it high, looking for the outlet.
This Bellingham program won a couple state championships a few years ago as we get a foul here. First foul of the game by either team.
Yeah, that's going to be on Alexis Bruce right there. And that's going to be her first and the team's first, of course.
Clayton on the entry. 6 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Scoreless game so far. Kane able to get it away. Barrasso feeds it over. Up for 3. No good is Murphy. Bellingham likes to try those outside shots, Wally.
Yeah, they sure do. Lexi Bruce there on a good box out on the let it go out of bounds, knowing it would be Hiller ball.
Elena Davies with it, feeds it over. Restaghini. Just passed up Paharic, back out to Davies. Now to Flanagan. Paharic down the lane.
Call her for a travel. Yep. That's a nice move. She's got just an extra little step there. But I like the hard work down underneath right there. That's after falling to the floor right on the half a second before. I think she hit her chin on the floor too.
Sir, she's not afraid to get physical, that's for sure.
Ooh, she gets, almost got the steal.
Up for the shot, off the window and in. Bailey Murphy. So Bellingham strikes first. Davies launches the 3. No good, little wide. Touched by a Hiller last, says the official. We're going to get a timeout call by Coach Greco. I think that's a smart timeout call. Settle things down.
Right, hopefully get them all on the same page. Try to move the ball around, get some scoring to start the game here for them.
Well, a good defensive battle so far. We're seeing a lot of the press and some well-earned turnovers by both sides.
Yeah, I like to see the aggressive defense by the Hillers. That's kind of what both teams do, the boys and the girls. It's kind of like their calling card is the aggressive trapping defense. I like to see it. It's exciting.
Well, as you know, Coach Greco at one time was the assistant coach of the boys under Coach Keene.
Right, you can see the influence there.
Absolutely. Very similar styles, and their styles typically work very well.
Yeah, that kind of style really helps when a team is undermanned or underplayed, and they need they make up some lack of talent with hustle, and they do that very well. So that when they do really have the talent, it really it gives them a boost. But it keeps them in most games.
Absolutely. Coach Keene and Coach Greco, it's all about just hustling to the ball and pretty much don't stop moving your feet.
All right, here we come out of the timeout. It's going to be Bellingham ball.
I want to remind you, tomorrow, doubleheader of hockey on HCAM. Live on HCAM Ed. We'll have Hiller girls hockey against Stoughton at 4 p.m. and Hiller boys senior night hockey against Norton at 8 p.m. live on HCAM. Bellingham trying to work their way in. Barrasso feeds it up top. Elder. 15 left on the shot clock. Taking it in. Murphy lost it. Loose ball picked up by Bruce. Feeds it over to Davies. Davies up to Paharik. A nice pass there. Down the lane, Bruce.
Get over the travel.
I thought there was a foul.
That should have been a foul. The foul, what should have been a foul, is what caused the travel there.
Right.
That really should have been a foul.
It was an illegal pick, really. Elder.
I mean, it should have been a foul or an offensive foul before travel.
And a good effort, but it goes off the hands of Bruce and out of play. Bellingham ball.
Yeah, so the Hillers are in a full court, soft kind of trapping defense here. We'll have to see how that develops going further into the game.
Around the perimeter, shot from the wing, no good as Elder. Hillers have it. Here comes Kane.
Looking for Cutters.
She moved that.
Dragged her pivot foot a little bit.
The pivot foot, yeah.
So we're seeing a lot of travels here to start the game, which is caused by defense.
Well, one of them was an unfair call,
right.
I'd say.
I agree.
Up and in, Callie Elder.
Nice little floater by Elder.
Restaghini takes it up. I think Restaghini will be who settles this game down for the Hillers and maybe gets them on the board.
Yeah,
or Kane.
So.
Nope, just missed. Murphy with the rebound. She's been the top scorer on this Hiller girls team.
Offensive foul. Nice charge taken there by Holly Paharik.
We get Elder with her first, team first for Bellingham. So both the 14s have a foul.
Yeah, she was coming in hard too. That's especially for younger people like in high school. That's a hard one to stand there and take.
Restaghini feeds it over. Paharik out to Kane. To Restaghini as they work to the left wing, up for three and no good as McCann battle for it.
Another jump
ball.
This is going to be Bellingham ball.
Finnegan and Elder got tied up.
So Hillers are trying to break the defense here with the person playing what they call the short corner. She's down on the baseline, kind of behind the backboard, but sliding from block to block. And you get the ball down there, and the defense kind of sucks down, and then you can get Cutters coming through. It's a little bit like a variation on the triangle offense. Oh, she's over the line.
Half-court violation. Hiller ball.
More of the effects of the pressure defense right there.
Yeah, it's working tonight. You've been able to draw a few turnovers.
So the good news is we've held Bellingham to only 4 points. The bad news is we haven't scored any yet.
Right. And they haven't gotten too many shots off either.
No.
Kane with it, trying to feed it through. Around the horn they go. McCann for three.
There
Got it!
Is.
How about that? Ashley McCann from three-point land.
Nice shot from out there.
Elder with it. Feeds it across. Barrasso back to Elder. Trying to get it into the paint, and it looks like we're going to have a foul. It's going to be against Paharik.
Paharik, yeah, kind of reaching over there.
We'll get her with a push. Second foul by the Hillers. Into Barrasso from Cali. Out to Elder.
Almost had a turnover there.
Kane playing some tight defense.
Yeah, see, they got the trap here going.
Maggie Kane with it. She'll feed it back. That trap worked well.
Yep. Yeah, it creates panic in the offense when you trap really well, and that's what happens. You end up throwing the ball away. You can't find the open man, even though there is an open man, and it causes you to, do things that you normally wouldn't do.
And you could tell he's working in more of these trapping and full court pressure methods as the season goes on. Up, and it's rejected as Finnegan went up, and do we have a foul?
So that's the exact play they're looking for. They're trying to get it on the wing into the girl down below the block to a girl cutting down the right hand of the lane.
Great feed to Paharic, who was just waiting there and is able to put it in with ease.
So yeah, their offense is designed to try to get little layups like that or wide open threes.
Hillers up by 1. Barrasso dribbling awfully close to that sideline.
Her in the corner. She's dead right there. And that's going to be off herself.
Yep.
She tried to throw it off the defender and hit the defender and then bounced off of her and out. Yeah, she put herself in that position by dribbling down deep into the corner into the trap.
Well, trap continuing to work well for the Hillers.
The Hillers have the lead here.
Kane into Restaghini. Feeds it over McCann. Restaghini thought about it. Back to Kane. She'll launch it. No good. Pulled down by Elder. Here goes Elder. Coast to coast. In and a foul.
They got to give her the continuation.
Kaylee Elder with 4 points, looking for 5. You get Kane with her first.
First foul for Kane, third team foul.
And she completes it. Bellingham up by 2. Restaghini feeds it over McCann. Out of the short corner, back out to McCann. Up top for 3. Restaghini knocks it down. Tegan Restaghini looking to heat up.
Using the glass to her advantage there.
Whatever works.
Yeah, you'll take it.
I know there's a lot of people that play basketball that don't like the bank shot. I always loved it. Elder trying to feed it in. It's knocked away. Paharic gathers up the loose ball.
Now, they always say there's no pictures in the box scores tomorrow, right?
That's right.
Just a three-pointer.
Restaghini feeds it over to Kane. Back to McCann for 3. No good. And Hiller rebound. Good hustle there by Flanagan. And it's stripped away from Paharic. Berglund with it.
Paharic came back trying to make up for that steal by trying to rip it away from
10 seconds left in the quarter. Elder. Bellingham going to have to shoot soon. Loose ball, and we'll have a jump ball call with 4 seconds left.
It's going to be Hiller ball here. 4 seconds, 4.1 to go length of the floor.
Pass, dribble twice, shoot.
All right.
Or maybe once.
You got time. 4 seconds is longer than you think. You might be able to get 3 dribbles.
All right, 1, 2, 3. You were right.
Oh,
just wide by Holden.
That looked good from here.
Very close. At the end of 1 quarter of play, we got ourselves a good one. It's the Hillers 8, Bellingham 7. These two teams having some back and forth momentum shifts in that first quarter. Pretty exciting game so far, Wally.
Yeah, it's they're pretty evenly matched so far. I think the defensive intensity is kind of high on both sides. So it makes for an exciting game. Some turnovers, some good possessions, some good shooting. It's good already. It's a nice game.
And we'll see if that continues on to the second quarter, but we have a whole slate of Hiller sports this week to tell you about. Of course, it all starts with girls basketball tonight. And then tomorrow at the New England Sports Center, we'll be there for a double dose of hockey. Girls take on Stoughton at 4 p.m. We'll have that game for you live, followed by the boys' senior night game against a very good Norton team. Should be a great showdown starting at 8 p.m. as the Hiller boys take on Norton. Then on Thursday, we'll have alpine ski for you at 6:45. Then on Friday, boys basketball takes on Norton. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off. And then on Saturday, we have the TVL Showcase Swim Meet over at a new facility, the Boston Sports Institute in Wellesley. That starts at 5 p.m.
That's a loaded week right there.
It certainly is. I'm a pretty busy guy this week, Wally, I must say.
You got to make sure you tee proudly with your Bigelow tee, right?
Right, absolutely. Start of the second quarter as Berglund inbounds over to Elder. Bellingham working right to left across your screen. Driving in, kicks it out. Along the corner, that's Clayton. Along the baseline, she stepped out.
Nice. So with the girls' ponytails, it's tough, but I'm trying to make out the names of the Bellingham girls on the back of their shirts. It turns out they say Hawks, every one of them.
Well, at least you didn't think Hawks was their name.
Right. Hey, they're sisters. And I don't mean the Walden sisters.
Over to Holden. Back to Davies. Grady. To Davies. Over to Grady for three. No good off the back iron. Davies with the rebound. Puts it back and draws the foul.
Yeah, good hustle by Davies. Gets her own rebound on the missed shot. Goes in for the layup, and she's going to get fouled. That's really good. I really like what I'm seeing here with the Hillers offense. And they're being very disciplined with it, and it's gonna start to produce some dividends here, I think.
Yeah, it's just great hustle tonight. They're drawing up the turnovers, defending real well as Davies hits the first of two. Lena Davies, the one of two captains on this team, along with Caroline Kane. No good. Rebound by Sierra Clayton. Taking it up is Barrasso. Back to Clayton. Trying to feed it over, knocked away by Flanagan. Once again, good hustle. And now driving it up, Elder to the rack. In she goes, plus a foul. That was impressive.
Yeah, she's a good player. She's showing me a few things here. Going to the basket, nice soft touch, goes strong to the basket. And that's going to be a foul on Elena Davies, her first. And that's the team's fourth.
Tally Elder, just a sophomore, and now has 8 points tonight.
Yeah, like I said, not afraid to go to the basket strong.
She is what is keeping Bellingham in this game right now.
She is. So here's Bellingham. They've been kind of consistent in this 2-3 zone, and Hillers are fighting it with an offense to attack it. And they get the two girls down low. They kind of slide back and forth along the baseline, and then they're looking to pass to the other one, some interior passing. So they're trying to get layups if they can break the zone.
Holden trying to feed it in, knocked out of play.
Ooh, there's another call I disagree with.
I thought that was going Hiller's way myself. Grasso inbounds. Full court pressure once again by the Hillers as Elder feeds it up. Clayton along the baseline, no good, can't finish. Hillers have it. Good job by the Hillers under the hoop as Bruce feeds it over. Now along the wing, Davies driving in. Around the horn they go, up for three. Holden, no good. Loose ball, and it's collected by Davies. Good hustle there.
And she's got the loose ball, too.
And now it is going to be swatted away from her. Somehow able to keep up with it and feed it over to Flanagan.
She's showing a lot of hustle and a lot of court awareness, too. She knows just where to get it, even when she's in trouble.
That was impressive. Over to Grady. Back to Davies for three. Knocks it down.
Well, she was everywhere on that possession. Rebounding, shooting, on the floor, passing, and she ends up rewarded with the three-pointer.
We'll have to put that sequence in the highlights. Yeah. Up and in. Good response by Bailey Murphy. Knotted at 12 apiece.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Absolutely. You're getting your money's worth tonight. Hold it. Back to Davies. Grady. Davies. Gonna take it around. Feeds it over. Holden over to Bruce. As she's surrounded, we'll have a jump ball call. We'll stay with the Hillers.
Here we go.
We're going to get Restaghini, Sophia Cross in there, as well as Holly Paharik.
Yeah, some good substitutions there, keeping everybody fresh.
Flanagan on the entry over to Davies. Driving in over the defender, no good. And it's pulled down by Bellingham's Maggie Kane. Here comes Elder. Down the lane, up with the underhand shot. He's knocked away. Back to Elder, no good. Rebound Kraus.
Ooh.
And it's intercepted at the elbow, up for the shot, and no good there is Gibbs. And then what do we have here? A foul.
Yeah. Kraus had the rebound, and she was reached over there by is it Sierra?
It's going to be on
Sierra Creighton.
Davies with it. Feeds it over. Flanagan now to the corner. Around the horn they go. Restaghini. Driving in. Paharik along the baseline. And they're going to get her with a charge.
No,
they'll get
foul.
the defender.
Yeah, she's going to go to the line here. The foul was on Sierra Creighton, I believe.
She'll take it.
That's her second in just a matter of a minute.
That was good. Good job by Paharik trying to make something out of nothing there. Draws up the foul. Hits the first. Caroline Kane and Ashley McCann back into the game.
Yeah, Flanagan and Davies going to sit down for a breather.
Paharik looking for her fourth point of the evening, and she's got it. There's back up by 2. Back and forth we go. Elder feeds it over. Gibbs over to the wing to Houston. Now Elder driving in. Kicks it over, up for 3, and off the mark is Kane. And
they're going to get a foul on Kraus for pushing her out of bounds. But yeah, that's a tough one right there. I don't think she was even really leaning on her.
She was going for the ball.
Yeah, I think the other girl just was, teetering on the edge and fell out.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see a push. It looked like she just kind of lost her balance.
Right, like she was just going that way and couldn't keep herself up. So it is the makeup call right there. Hiller ball.
Good defense by the Hillers.
So the Hillers have backed up into like a straight man-to-man defense. They've put aside the trapping for now. Let's hope they get back to it when they really need it soon.
McCann taking it in. Now with it is Kraus. And it's stolen away by Jackson. Barrasso. Barrasso feeds it over. Driving down. Elder up for the shot. No good. And battle for it. We'll get a jump ball call. It'll stay with Bellingham.
Quick whistle there, but it would have been Bellingham ball anyway. So this just kind of flips the arrow possession to the Hillers next.
Off the hand of Barrasso, she's able to regather and travel.
She's harassed by Restaghini there and just dragged her pivot foot again.
The Hillers playing a very tight defense, and they've drawn several turnovers with that.
Right, even in just a straight man-to-man, the face-up defense, they're right in the other team's shirt.
McCann back to Restaghini. Some body contact there, no call. Kane over the short corner, Kraus. And it's going to be gathered up. And what do we have here? A push.
Yeah, probably on Kraus.
They're letting them play out there. But some of these fouls could certainly be debated.
Right. There are some of them that are not so flagrant they're calling, where they're not anything bad that they're not calling, but there are some that are a little worse that they're letting go.
I already had Kraus for 1, so I'm not sure if she got the last foul as well. But we'll have to check in on that. But with 3:09 left to go in the second quarter, Hillers leading 14-12. And it's been a very back-and-forth game. It just seems like momentum shift after momentum shift, Wally.
Yeah, it's tight. Neither team has gotten a lead of more than 4 points. So I got a feeling it's going to be that way for most of the game. And it's going to be who wants it more and whose defense plays tighter.
Sometimes when you get these young teams out there against each other, a lot of them like to play physical. You get a good battle.
It's a scrap battle out there, right.
Off the timeout. And it will be Bellingham ball.
You're playing a full court man-to-man here.
Rosso into Elder. Yeah, I think they're going to keep up with that aggressive defensive approach. And we'll have a turnover, an errant pass.
Just threw it away.
Here comes the Hillers. Restaghini with it.
If they keep this team together and they keep playing this hard, this team is going to really be good in next year and the year after. When these young girls become more mature and they're really playing the same kind of defense, that'll be something to see.
That was knocked out of play off the rebound attempt by Bellingham. I've never seen a Coach Greco team that doesn't play hard. Up goes Paharic, and in she goes. These coaches know how to motivate, that's for sure.
Yeah, I like the intensity out there.
Elder feeds it over to Kane.
So again, they're in this just straight up man-to-man defense. There's a double dribble. This straight up man-to-man. Bellingham can't handle even just the one-on-one defense when they're right in their face.
Right. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of moving violations.
Without even having to rely on the trap.
Restaghini with it. Maybe that's why they backed off a little bit.
Could be, yeah. They didn't need it.
Over to McCann. Back to Restaghini. Kane for three. No good. Loose ball, and Kraus gathers it up, and then some contact is made. Knocked out of play. Went off of Elder. We'll stay with the Hillers. Kane on the entry. Feeds it to the corner for three. Air ball there by Restaghini. Rebound by Gibbs. Here comes Bellingham. Elder with it. Pass up to Creighton driving in, and we have a foul
on Ashley McCann.
Could be her first.
Sixth team foul for the Hillers, so hopefully they can stay out of the bonus here for the next 2 minutes and 3 seconds.
Yeah, with this close score, free throws are going to have a big impact.
Right.
Creighton feeds it out. I don't know if this is a long two or three. It looks like a two for Elder.
Long two.
Back to a 2-point game.
10 points for Elder already.
She's having quite a night. Kane driving in, feeds it out. Around the horn they go, up top. Restaghini, no good. Nice rebound there by McCann in the right place at the right time. McCain driving in, up with the left hand, draws the foul.
Nice one. Yeah, Kaylee Elder's got 10 points, and the rest of the team only has 4, and they're by Bailey Murphy. So she's handling the bulk of their scoring.
Single-handedly keeping them in this game.
That was a foul on Gibbs for Bellingham.
So first.
Caroline Kane hits it.
Oilers up by 3. Kane going to try to make it 4. No good, but a Hillers rebound. Up, and it's rejected, and then Paharic gets in there off the missed Finnegan attempt.
Great hustle.
And McCann driving in, no good. Paharic rips it away, feeds it out, and we have a foul.
Great hustle by Paharic. Both rebounds she grabbed, and she was fought for both of them.
Yeah. They're going to get Barrasso with the foul. It's her first. And Holly Paharic just knows how to get to the right place at the right time, and certainly not afraid to fight for it.
Yeah, she's got a nose to the ball, and she fights hard for it.
McCann. Over to Restaghini, back to McCann, over to Kane. As they continue to pass around the perimeter to try to open up the interior. Restaghini runs into trouble, gets it to McCann for 3. No good off the back iron. Bellingham rebound, collected by Creighton.
Here comes Elder.
Ooh, swatted away by Finnegan. Bellingham able to maintain. 50 seconds left to go in the first half. Creighton feeds it in. Belarasso is going to overthrow her intended target.
Yeah,
Agostino.
She had a good look over there. That someone driving down. She just, threw it away. Couldn't get it to who. I could see who she was looking for, and it would have been a good pass, but it was difficult to get to her.
Hiller is going to try to increase that 3-point lead. Restaghini with it.
Trying to get a 2-for-1 here. Oop.
We're going to have a kickball.
So they've got 25 seconds on the shot clock, 33 seconds on the game clock. So they want to try to get a shot here. Hopefully Bellingham comes down. They can get a rebound, come back and get 2 shots here and one, before the clock hits.
The officials are going to talk about this. Both teams with 6 fouls. I thought they signaled a foul there. I don't know if they put that foul on the scoreboard, but that might make it the 7th for Bellingham if there is a foul.
Yeah, it would. I don't know if they are calling it.
That'll put the Hillers at the line for a 1-and-1. It seemed to signal a kickball and a foul.
They're probably trying to decide which was first.
I'd say the foul. I thought the kickball came right after the contact.
Yep, they haven't put a foul up on the board, so.
All right,
yep.
We'll play on.
No harm.
Davies up for the shot. Count it. Knocks it down. Her second field goal of the night. She has 6 points.
So now a stop right here would be great. Come down and get another one.
Elder with it. Under 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Barrasso feeds it over to the corner. Back to Barrasso on the give and go. No good on the turnaround jumper. Rebound Flanagan. 5 seconds. Feeds it up. Paharic. Buzzer beater. Did she draw a foul? Yes.
Oh, wow.
She drew the contact, and she's going to the line.
She's going to shoot 3.
The shot didn't have a chance, but great job drawing the contact by Holly Paharic.
And that foul's going to be on.
She's going to get 3 shots.
Kaylee Elder, yeah. That's her second. Yeah, and Paharic shooting 3 here with 1.1 on the clock.
Can't beat that. She hits 1. 7 points so far for Holly Paharic.
The only thing better you could have hoped for is if the shot went in.
All right. Ooh, no good on the second. Let's see if the third time's a charm. No good. At the buzzer. Wow. Just missed. Restaghini. I don't know if that shot got off in time.
I don't think it did, but I like the way she went right after it.
That'll do it. What an exciting game we have so far. At the halftime break, it's the Hillers 20, Bellingham 14. The Hillers outscoring Bellingham in that second quarter, 12-7. We will step aside and come back with the second half. We got a good TVL battle at the half. Hillers 20, Bellingham 14 on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center as we are just about ready for the second half of this girls' varsity game between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Bellingham Blackhawks. Tom Nappy alongside Wally Henneberry and our A-plus crew of Mary Arnott and John Ritz. It's been a good battle so far tonight, and the Hillers, I think, having a better offensive night than we've seen in the recent past. Let's take a look at scoring totals from the first half for Bellingham. Bailey Murphy with 4 and Callie Elder with 10, and that's it. Callie Elder leading the way for Bellingham. For the Hillers, Elena Davies with 6, Ashley McCann with 3, Holly Paharic with 7, Tegan Restaghini with 3, and Caroline Kane with 1 point for the Hopkinton Hillers. Wally, it's been a great effort by the Hillers, and so far I think that is maybe the best well-rounded half that we've seen this team play.
Yeah, they're playing very good defense and offense. I think we just went through the scoring leaders. You can see the more balanced scoring by the Hillers compared to Bellingham, where Callie Elder is really carrying the load for them, and a couple of points or 4 points by Bailey Murphy, and that's it, which is rare. Now you look like you can shut down one girl and hopefully take them out of it.
The Hillers inbound to start things off. We're underway here in the third quarter. And that pass tipped away as Berglund got a piece of it. And here comes Bellingham. A couple TVL updates to tell you about as we're going to get a foul here.
Offensive foul.
Millis girls took down Ashland 37-27. And at the half, Medfield leading Dedham 39-13.
So unfortunately for Bellingham, that's a
Elder.
Third foul on Callie Elder, yeah.
That is trouble.
They have to keep an eye on that.
I wonder if they'll just leave her in there anyway. Restagini.
You might have to.
No good off the rim. Battle for it. Of course, Paharik in there, and Kane ends up wrapping it up. It'll go Bellingham's
jump
way.
Ball. Yeah, that offensive foul by Callie Elder was strange. She dribbled into the crowd, dribbled it off someone's foot, and then they blew the whistle on a foul after. She must have just careened into somebody while I was watching the ball.
There's been a lot of unintentional fouls in this game.
Ooh.
No good there. Is taking a hard fall as Elder.
And she's not moving.
And now we're going to get an injury stoppage here. We certainly hope she's okay. She fell hard to the floor. They'll check on her, but certainly hoping that Callie Elder is okay. Third quarter, 7:13 left to go. Hillers 20, Bellingham 14. We'll step aside on HCAM. Great sign to see Callie Elder helping herself up and on her own feet and walking off under her own power. Very good sign to see. That was quite a hard fall there, Wally.
Yeah, I hope she just hit the ground, really hard and just was a tough one to take.
She was just rushing for the ball and just, kind of slammed into the ground.
Yeah, I hope she didn't injure herself, but just one of those things where you just hit so hard where, everybody who's over 50 knows when you hit the ground, you need a minute.
Well, with how hard she hit it, I don't think it matters what age you are.
Right.
I think anybody would need a minute.
Ooh.
Davies trying to feed it in. It gets by everybody. Picked up by Restagini. Trying to slip it through to Davies, and now we're going to have a jump ball call.
Yeah, they're really trying to drive in, draw the double team, and dump the ball to somebody, but they're not connecting well with the pass.
Really? And we're going to get a three attempt, Davies. No good. Put back Restagini, no good. And then Davies able to collect the loose ball. Another example of great hustle by the Hillers. Restagini down the lane, count it.
Yeah, Davies is really showing some hustle and some nose for the ball.
Barrasso with it. Ooh, tipped.
Good
by
hands.
Flanagan and stolen away. Here she goes. Coast to coast, can't finish. Loose
Great
ball.
defense.
Paharik kicks it out. Restagini. That was tremendous defense by Flanagan. Davies into Paharik. Out. Along the wing now. Back to Flanagan. Into Bruce.
Oh, we got to look down low for Paharik.
Back to Flanagan.
Had her for a second there.
12 seconds on the shot clock. Davies driving in, draws the foul.
Oh, good news for Bellingham. It's not on Elder. She's on the bench,
I believe. Yep. Oh, no, they're going to get Barrasso with her second. Lena Davies at the line for the second time tonight. And she hits her second free throw of the night. 2 for 3 at the line. 7 points for Elena Davies. Junior having a nice night. No good there. And what good hustle by Flanagan as she grabs the ball and get fouled.
Yeah, foul.
And they're going to get Barrasso again. That'll be her third. I don't even think she saw Flanagan coming. I know I didn't. Davies feeds it over. Flanagan to Restagini. Inside now, Paharik. Back out, errant pass, and it's going to be backcourt violation.
Oh, they're going to say that one off of Elder.
Wow.
Elder was really hustling after the ball, and they both dove for it. May have been off her, I don't know, but she was not.
She might have got a piece of it as she was running up the court.
She was not happy with the call, so who knows?
I think she got a piece of it. Davies. Restaghini. Back to Davies. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They got to get rid of it quick. Flanagan, long three. Oh, no good. Restaghini put back. No good. And tipped along the baseline. It'll stay with the Hillers as it was rebounded by Maggie Kane. She couldn't stay in bounds.
Yeah, it got tipped out of her hands again by the defender behind her.
Flanagan to Davies. Out to the wing, Restaghini. Count it!
There it is. That's that triangle offense.
3-ball for Tegan Restaghini, her second three of the game. She has 8 points, and the Hillers are rolling.
They got a 12-point lead here. Bellingham calls a timeout, which I think is sorely needed for them right now.
It certainly is. Momentum really starting to favor the Hillers, who now lead it by 12.
That's where that triangle offense kind of really comes in handy. You get the ball in the corner, in, out to the other shooter, and they're usually wide open, bang.
A couple other TVL updates to tell you about. A good girls basketball game between Norwood and Dover Sherborne. Norwood ended up taking the game 44-41. And boys ball, Dover Sherborne trailing Norwood 33-21. And Westwood is leading Medway 20-5 in girls hoop. And boys hoop, Westwood leading Medway 27-25 with 4:36 left to go in the third quarter. And Norton and Holliston just tipped off a few minutes ago after the first quarter. Norton leading Holliston 8-7 in boys hoop. In girls hoop, Norton leading Holliston 29-17. And girls hoop at the half, Ashland leading Millis 11-10. Bellingham set to inbound.
So Hopkinton really not ready to take their foot off the gas here. They're still in a full court press here, man to man. They're going to play them tight.
Elder pulls up, takes a three, no good. And it's going to be a Bellingham rebound. Maggie Kane is there.
And she's stuck right there.
She's in trouble. Feeds it back, loose ball. Bruce and
jump ball.
Bellingham player getting wrapped up. That's Sierra Creighton. Jump ball in favor of Bellingham. Well, Bellingham kind of got bailed out there. Creighton on the entry. Over to Barrasso. And we're going to get a foul against Davies.
It's her second.
She was hoping to go all ball there, but a little contact made. It's her second, as you just mentioned. Creighton on the entry.
Ooh, that could
Swatted it out of play by Paharic.
That could have been a foul there. I'm glad they didn't call it because she did get a lot of ball. Now, for a player like Davies, we were just saying it's her second foul. I looked down, I was surprised to see it's only 2 with how hard she plays. I thought for sure she'd have 3 or more.
Sierra Creighton set to inbound. Pops it in, up for the shot, and in goes Annabella Barrasso. First field goal of the third quarter by Bellingham.
And someone other than Murphy or Elder.
Right, they're going to need some other contributions scoring-wise. For 3, Restaghini, count it! Tegan Restaghini feeling it.
Yeah,
she has 8 third-quarter points.
Yeah, she's hot. Second or third three-pointer.
Barrasso, that is her third of the game, second of the quarter. Feeds it over Murphy. Hillers trapping, and it pays off. Oh, travel.
All she had to do was keep going with the ball, but she wanted to get it to one of her guards. And she wanted to do the smart thing, the right thing, and it cost her.
A little hesitation. We're going to get backcourt.
That's just careless basketball right there.
If you're Bellingham, you need turnovers like that, and you can't just give it up like you did. Flanagan into Davies. Just under 4 minutes left to go in this third quarter.
Like on that pass, you can inbound it into the backcourt, but they inbounded it to Elder, who was in the front court, and then took one step into the backcourt.
Into Restagini. Oh, can't finish.
I thought she had that.
Rebound Murphy. Full court pressure by the Hillers.
Tight defense in the backcourt on the rebounder.
Elder feeds it over Barrasso for three, knocks it down. Well, how about Annabella Barrasso coming alive in this third quarter? She has 5 points.
Yeah, 5 quick ones in the last half a minute, I'd say.
Davies feeds it over Paharic down to the corner. Restagini trying to slip it into Paharic, able to get there. Driving down Davies, all ball on the block, and it'll stay with the Hillers.
So the Hillers still up by 10. But like I said, they want to keep their foot on the gas here. They don't want to let Bellingham even sniff coming back into this.
Hillers making a line change. Caroline Kane on the entry.
Ooh, get it in.
Get it in there. Over to the corner, up for three. McCann knocks it down. Ashley McCann with her second three of the game. Comes off the bench and strikes immediately.
Yeah, shooting cold.
Right. Trying to drive in Elder. Feeds it up top for three. No good there, off the mark. And kept in by Murphy, but the Hillers have it. Restagini feeds it up. I thought she stepped out, but it worked out. McCann feeds it back. Restagini. Up top, Kane. Paharic down the lane. Yes! 34-19, Hillers. And Barrasso, she's coming up. We're going to have a collision with Paharic, and it's going to go Hillers' way.
They're calling an offensive foul. I swear the two Hillers ran into each other.
I'm not saying nothing. Restagini will take it up.
But no argument by the Bellingham team, though, so I'm probably wrong.
Up and in is Caroline Kane.
That's a nice play right there. Nice base. I love when they go backdoor on the baseline. It just looks so pretty.
Up for three, Bellingham trying to respond. An air ball. Rebound Paharic off the miss. Maggie Kane shot. Hillers trying to strike again. Kane drawing contact. I think that was a frustration check.
I was just going to say the same thing, a frustration foul right there.
We'll get Maggie Kane with that one. It's her first. How about that? A 16-point quarter so far for the Hillers.
Yeah, we just said it was a 10-point lead. Now they're all the way up to a 17-point lead.
No good on the first free throw. Caroline Kane, 1 for 2 from the line. 3 points overall. The junior captain looking to hit on the second. Got it.
There it is.
Full court pressure once again by the Hillers. Elder working her way up. Feeds it over. Along the wing, Barrasso.
Ooh, dangerous pass.
Driving in Murphy, back to Barrasso. Barrasso feeds it over. Houston, back to Barrasso. Running out of time on the shot clock. Up for three, knocks it down. Annabella Barrasso has 8 third quarter points.
8 points total, all in the third quarter.
Restagini feeds it over to Kane. Back to Restagini. Into Paharic.
Ooh, that's a foul.
Yep, contact drawn.
That's going to be on Barrasso. Or fourth, if it is. Oh, no, they got it.
They got Creighton.
It's her third. 16 foul already for Bellingham.
You thought Barrasso, I thought it was going to be on Houston, but it was Creighton. On the entry, Kane. Yeah, Hillers might end up at the line quite a bit in this second half. For three, Finnegan, no good. Rebound, Kane. Tries to put it back. It's swatted away. Good block by Barrasso. Now a battle for it. Jump ball going Bellingham's way.
No, I think they're going to call foul.
Ooh.
It's going to be on Caroline Kane, her second.
Starting to get a little whistle happy.
Yeah, only 2 fouls for Hillers in that quarter, which is nice. Playing, tough defense, but without getting too aggressive with their fouling.
Berglund with it. Feeds it over, long two, knocking it down, Jacoby Houston.
Her first 2 points.
37-24, Hillers up by 13, 30 seconds and counting left to go in the third quarter. Around the perimeter, Kane driving in. Over to McCann for three, count it! Ashley McCann strikes for the second time of the quarter from three-point land.
That's her third three-pointer.
Barrasso trying to respond, no good, air ball, and she stepped out. Good effort by Houston, but got that foot out of bounds. Hiller ball.
Yeah, so McCann's 9 points, all three-pointers tonight. Three three-pointers.
I believe this is the only time the Hillers have reached 20 points in a quarter so far this season. Kane into Holden. Back to Kane at the buzzer. No good. Oh, put back. No good. And it was waved off anyway, but a good effort by Kane and a great effort by the Hillers. 20 third quarter points, and they lead it 40-24 as we head to the final 8 minutes of regulation. That by far, Wally, is the best quarter I've seen this team play all season.
I totally agree. It really was. Great defense, great offense, great shooting, and just really, really fought for every 50-50 ball, and they seemed to get almost every one of them. So, great effort by the Hillers in that quarter. It really looked good.
I mean, if they could shoot like that, at least one or two quarters per game,
right,
let alone every quarter, this would be a very, very competitive team with the best of the best.
Right, and like we keep saying, this team is only going to get more mature here next year and the year after. I mean, we've said there's only one senior on the team, so this whole team is going to come back, and they're going to be more physically mature next year, and they're going to have the experience of playing varsity basketball for an extra year. They're going to be very good shooters, very aggressive, and a good defensive team.
You must be glad you agreed to that 3-year contract then.
Yeah.
Couple TVL updates to tell you about. The Medfield girls defeated Dedham 68-34. And Westwood and Medway battling hard. Westwood holding on to a 10-point lead over Medway with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Start of the fourth quarter, Hiller ball. And it's stolen away by Berglund. Feeds it over up top for three. No good is Houston. Battle for it. We have a foul.
That should have been no cause. Two girls going for a loose ball, just get there at the same time. But that's going to be on Bethel Flanagan, her first.
So they get Flanagan, team third for the Hillers. Barrasso along the baseline, feeds it over. Up to the wing for three, no good. Loose ball collected by Flanagan. That's an unlisted.
That's Charlotte Holden, I think, for the Hillers.
Knocked out a play off of Bellingham. Hiller ball. Fed into Charlotte Holden. I was looking at 14 on Bellingham, thinking it was 4 because of the hair.
Yeah.
Feeds it into the paint. It's stolen away.
That's a nice pass. Too bad Megan Grady couldn't hang on to that.
Good steal by Barrasso, driving in.
Travel.
One step too many.
Travel.
Well, she doesn't like it. But she certainly did take that extra step. Flanagan into Holden. Along the perimeter now. Into the interior to Bruce. Kicks it out. Up top. And around the horn they go. Flanagan over to Finnegan. Back up top over to Holden. Now to Grady. Flanagan for three. No good. Bellingham rebound collected by Houston. Well, the Hillers do have a comfortable lead, but they certainly don't want to take their foot off the gas defensively. For three. No good by Barrasso. Rebound Flanagan. Along the far side, Grady. And the Hillers going to play a little keep away. Into the paint, up for the shot. Ooh. No good by Finnegan. Bellingham rebound.
That's the play they're looking for to get to the whole game.
Well, the good thing about being up by 16, the Hillers don't have to rush their shots.
Right, and they can practice that play that they're trying to work on here against the 2-3 zone.
Right. Rasso feeds it up top to D'Agostino. Now Berglund gets it over to Elder. Back up top, Barrasso. D'Agostino. Over to Berglund, running out of time on the shot clock. Shot no good, put back no good by Barrasso. Rebound, Flanagan. Ethel Flanagan been hustling around all game. Finnegan feeds it over.
Sorry. Bellingham just stays in that 2-3 zone, and they're kind of getting smoked here. And you can see Hopkins working on it. I think the coach should change it up, even if he doesn't believe in it, that they can handle a man-to-man defense.
Right.
At least switch it up to some other kind of zone, like just a 3-2, just something different, just to give Hillers a different look.
Feeds it to the corner, long two, no good. And a battle for it, and a collision between Flanagan and Barrasso. And it looked like Flanagan maybe a little shooken up, a little slow to get up.
Yeah, they're
going to
call
okay.
that on. That's going to be on Flanagan.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think I disagree.
I thought that was on Barrasso. But that's okay. What can you do? Elder feeds it over. In and out of the hands of Gibbs. Picked up by Grady, feeds it up. Flanagan. Over to the wing, Grady gets it in. Swatted back to Flanagan. She couldn't handle it. Out of play it goes. Bellingham ball.
That started to get handled around a little bit, and nobody could really get a good handle on it. That ball just got kicked out of bounds.
Elder will take it up. This game's had a lot of action, Wally.
Yeah, it really has. It's been an exciting game.
Berglund driving down, and we have a foul.
I think that's going to be on Beth Flanagan, too.
Team fifth for the Hillers, and you are indeed correct. That's Flanagan's third. Handful of substitutions.
I don't want to say Bellingham's creeping back into it, but they were up 20, now they're up 16.
Well, there's been no fourth quarter points. And we have a foul here. But based on these fouls, we might see quite a few free throws in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's Elena Davies' third. 16 foul. Both teams have 16 fouls.
It's been a physical game between these two.
Yeah, they're not afraid to dive on the floor right in each other to go for loose balls.
Gibbs drawing up the foul.
That one's gonna be on McCann, I think. That'll be her second. Oh no, it's fourth on Davies.
Wow. I would have thought McCann. I didn't even see Davies too close to the ball handler.
I didn't think she was even there.
Gibbs misses the first. On the second, knocks it down. First point by any team of the fourth quarter. Well, after a high-intensity third quarter, lots of scoring, kind of getting the opposite end of the spectrum so far in this fourth.
Right.
Davies feeds it over McCann. Back to Restaghini. Feeds it into Paharik. Back to McCann for three. No good. And a battle for it. Bellingham able to hang on. Elder coming up the near side. And backcourt violation.
And she actually stepped on the sideline. She was kind of forced into it. It could have been called a foul, but she bumped into the defender and then couldn't stay in bounds.
Restaghini into Davies. Yeah, there was a little contact there. McCann back to Davies. Restaghini for three. Count it!
She's feeling it from out there tonight.
Tegan Restaghini has 11 second half points, 14 overall. Creighton kicks it out. That's Elder. Driving down, up, in, and the foul. The action's starting to pick up a little bit in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice drive by Elder. That's her thing. Foul's going to be up Paharik, her second.
if Bellingham wants any chance in this game, they're going to have to score a lot quicker than they have been.
You're right about that.
They're taking a long time on some of their possessions as Elder does complete.
That says a lot. That says a lot about the Hiller defense too.
Right. The Hiller defense has been outstanding tonight. Feeds it into the paint. Kraus. And she's going to fall and get wrapped up. Jump ball call as Kraus used to get wrapped up.
It's going to be Bellingham ball.
Charlotte Holden back into the game for the Hillers.
Ashley McCann going to sit down.
Elder takes it up. Elder gets it up top. Barrasso driving down, back out, long two, no good by Creighton. Rebound by Grady. Here comes Davies. Long pass intercepted Barrasso, but she can't hang on. Nearly had a clean break up court, but a missed dribble there.
Elena Davies got her hand in there.
All right, that will explain it.
And forced it out.
Barrasso on the entry. 2:45 and counting left to go in regulation. Hillers looking for their second straight win. Kane driving in around the defender, called for the travel. Davies will take it up. Feeds it over, Holden. Down to the corner, Kraus. Back out to Holden. Here's Davies. To the wing to Kane. Driving down, and we'll have a foul.
That might be on Elder.
Looks like it will be. It's going to be your fourth.
Yep, fourth on Elder. But I'd say you got to keep her in there. I'm not sure the Hillers are aware that Elena Davies has four. But she was so far away from that last one. I think it was a missed call. Oh, there she goes.
Kane misses the first. That was a good observation by you as Kane hits the second. You probably just realized, yeah, we should probably get her out.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think the foul was actually on her, although it was called on her.
Right.
So I don't think anyone even thought that it might be her fourth.
Good rebound by Finnegan. Feeds it up to Kane.
Ooh, she's got a wing.
Driving down, and we're going to get a foul.
Yeah, she had
charge.
She had Megan Grady on the other wing.
It's going to be against Kane. Lucy Walden on the entry. Oh, that was Barrasso, excuse me. The hair thing again. Barrasso. Oh, that was a push. No call. Long two, no good by Gibbs. Surprised they missed that one, Wally.
I know, nice right forehand shove. It's all right. Only a minute and a half to go.
And they're probably just saying, we'll let them push each other around a little bit. Holden with it. Feeds it in between two defenders. Drawing up the foul, Kate Finnegan. Nice job there by Finnegan, squeezing through and drawing the contact.
And that's going to be Barrasso's fourth. Oh, her fifth.
Ooh.
That was short one there. So that's it for her.
She'll be all done for the night.
Not a bad night for her. 8 points, but on the first half, but she worked hard out there. She had a decent game.
Certainly did. First free throw, no good. By Finnegan. For the second.
Oh, I thought that was going to drop in there, too.
Loose ball, good hustle by Kane.
Great offensive rebound.
Grady. Feeds it back out, Finnegan, Kane. Up top, Kraus driving in. No good. Batted out of bounds. Hiller ball.
Hiller ball, yeah. Deflected off of a Bellingham Blackhawk there. Timeout.
The timeout called by Bellingham. 1:15 left to go. The Hillers looking very much like they will have their second win in a row as they lead Bellingham 44-28. Wally, overall, just a very impressive performance by this team tonight.
Yeah, they've been kind of in control since early in the game, and right now they're just kind of cruising. They're up 16 with 1:15 to go. They don't look like they're in any kind of trouble here, but yeah, they really took over the game after a slow start and never looked back.
They certainly did, and I see improvements in this team just about every game. They're just getting better and better, and as you said, the next couple of years should be pretty fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be exciting.
A couple TVL updates to tell you about. Norwood defeated Dover Sherborne boys 59-48. And in the girls' side, Norwood got the win against Dover Sherborne 44-41 as they moved to 6-4 on the season. A lot of good TVL action tonight. And Medfield girls leading Dedham 52-23 at the end of 3. Off the entry and battle for it, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Bellingham's number 14, Elder.
Yeah, it's going to be a Hiller ball, obviously. Referee having trouble with his footwork with the ball, kicking it away, making it even worse for himself.
No, that is number 4. So there is an unlisted number 4 out there.
All right. It's the ponytail.
Right. That's exactly what it was. Knocking it down, Megan Grady. A lot of Hillers getting in the scorebooks tonight.
3-pointer.
There's number 4, which I'm not quite sure who it is for Bellingham.
Yeah, there's an unlisted number 23 out there also. So yeah, he's
a couple call-ups from the JV team.
Emptying the bench here in a game that seems to have gotten away from them.
Gibbs feeds it over to 23, who passes up over to D'Agostino. 30 seconds left. Hillers are going to be victorious in this one. And a rebound there by Finnegan. Kane. The Hillers could just dribble out the clock. Maybe they'll just play it out, take another shot. Why not? Looks like they're just going to play keep away. She thought about it.
Yeah, they were riding out the clock. They had a layup and they gave it up just to keep the clock going.
Oh, 2 seconds left.
Yeah. The unlisted
that was
number
a good
23
volley.
had her hands on the ball and stepped out. So it's still going to be Hiller ball.
Kane on the entry. Feeds it in, and that'll do it. The Hopkinton Hillers take down Bellingham 47-28 in dominant fashion. A very impressive performance and a good, well-rounded performance on both sides of the ball. But, Wally, I think if we're going to name a player of the game here, it's got to be Tegan Restaghini, as she had herself 11 second-half points, 14 overall. She was very impressive, especially that 20-point third quarter. But a great win for the Hillers here tonight, Wally.
Yeah, she looked great tonight. I haven't seen all of her games, but I have to say this has got to be the freshman's career best game as a Lady Hiller, I would say. I like the balanced scoring, six girls scoring. Compared to they were really the scoring was not very well balanced for Bellingham until late. So I think it was a really, really good effort all around by the Hillers on offense and defense.
And real quick, we'll take you through the Hillers scoring totals. Elena Davies with 7, Ashley McCann with 9, Holly Paharik with 9, Megan Grady with 3, Tegan Restaghini with 14, Caroline Kane with 5 points. A great, well-rounded effort by the Hopkinton Hillers as they improved to 2-8 on the season. Bellingham falls to 3-9 as the Hillers take down Bellingham 47-28. For our crew, Mary Arnott and John Ritz, my broadcast partner, Wally Henneberry, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.